Hey crafty people, welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Sarah, also known as Craft Nerd because I'm a nerd who loves to craft. I do paper crafting, card making, junk journaling, and mixed media art. Let's get crafting! Welcome to my channel. So the theme for this month, January 2026, is crafting PhDs or projects half done, and this is one of my crafty PhDs. It's a steampunk themed junk journal that I started, I think I may have started it in 2024, and it's still not quite done. And she's getting to be a chunky monkey. I really need to just learn to make bigger spines for my journals because I'm going to make them huge. But there are some decorating and bits and pieces that need doing in here. So let's start. This paper clip needs to be decorated the rest of the way. And apparently I put together a piece to go on this side and just never glued it on. So let's start with that. So yes, if you missed my last video, I talked about the fact that I am planning on having a focus for each month in 2026, and this month's focus is those unfinished projects and or like kits that I bought and have yet to even start. Let's do some decorating on this side, and kind of wondering if I've got any book page handy I can use. I need to find my container with those fuzzy cuts in it. Let's do another one of those guys. And I think that's in a digital by Abroutique, and that's by my Porch Prints. And I kind of like that, but I think he needs a piece of washi underneath him, and I know the exact washi I want. And this is one by All in Create. I want to ink that, so let's grab a piece of paper. And let's add a little blue ink to that. I'm just going to grab my brush that probably has Uncharted Mariner on it. I'm going to do a little scorched timber around the edges. Now for our little dragon, I am going to grab antique linen and go over him just to take away the white from fuzzy cutting. Because washi tape is not designed to stick forever, so your best bet is to add a little bit of glue unless it's a super sticky washi tape. And of course I did that, and I haven't glued the other stuff down yet. It's going to go on top. That's going to go underneath. It does kind of blend in, but I think it stands out just enough to give him a little shelf to sit on. So yeah, this video is mostly just going to be finishing up ephemera and stuff for going in pockets for this journal. So that I can finally get it out of the half-done pile. This needs a little bit of decorating. Actually, I've got this one. So is there another side to that page? That one. This one's got 3 signatures in it. I so should have just made a bigger spine for the sucker. This one. That one. This guy. And that guy. And I kind of want to do, am I even on screen? I want to do a decoration on each of the one's these. So let's just make a bunch of clusters. So that's 6 of them. We need 6 little clusters. Oh man, wish I had 2 more of those. Oh, wait. Those are a little bit bigger. And there was one. I'm not mad at that. So let me quickly cut this guy out. Okay, I cut him out and then I cut another one out because I decided for the sake of symmetry, we'll do these 3 small and then do 3 bigger ones. And these are also my Porch Prints, probably from the same printable as that, I think. But I only had 2 ready-made tag-shaped ones, so we're just gonna use this one as a template to cut this. Just making sure that I don't have to keep them fully on for him to still fit in the space where they're gonna go. All right, let's see. What do we want to do with these guys? I'm gonna go ahead and distress ink the edges while I have a bit of a think of what else I want to do. That's just some inky book page that I stamped on. I feel like I did it for some other project, but not sure what that one was from. Labels. Figured while I had it open, I'd pull out some small labels to go with those guys. Let's ink our edges. Let's start gluing some stuff down. Probably should have inked the edges on that. Oh well, too late now. Like that. I think when we put it on the page, I may add a little bit of cheesecloth. I'm just going to go ahead and do basically the same thing for the rest of these, although I'm going to remember to ink the edges of the book page. For this, guys, I might as well stick with the basic same formula. makes things go quicker. And just put the leftover bits of the book page on. I drag in a label. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Let's put those in. And this was dyed with Uncharted Mariner. Get that like that. I use Fabri-Tac because that just works a little bit better with things like cheesecloth and ribbon and glue and fabric than my art glitter glue. Back over here, see what next. All right, this is a triple pocket and it needs some more stuff in it, and I got this guy and I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything else to him, maybe add a label. And I think this was created by stamping on some tissue paper and then gluing the stamped bit down. I need 2 more things for those pockets. Trying to see, I've got some stuff over here. That's a master board. Ooh, look, I could cut that down probably into 2 pieces and use that. Okay, let's scoot you over. Add something on here. These are all Tracie Fox Love Junk journals, and I think that will work. Size, let's see, how wide are we? We are 6.5 inches. Three and a quarter. So around our bottom corners. Grab our tag topper template, and I just made this from an old gift card. I just cut the corners off, and it lets me make sure my tag corners are the same because it kind of bugs me when they're not. If you don't have an old gift card that you can turn into a little template, you could always snip off one corner and then use the piece you snipped off and go like so to cut it so that both sides match. But I find that to be way too fiddly, and this is much easier for me. All right, now we need to find stuff to decorate with. Okay, so I found the container that had my steampunk fuzzy cuts in it, and I pulled out a Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stencil, and it's Clockwork, and I am going to stencil. Let's use this dauber and Uncharted Mariner. A little bit of interest, and then we're gonna add her on there. Done that further over, but too late now. And then the bird on there. Let me go on over these with antique linen. Actually, I'm gonna switch and put him there and her there, because she covers up more of that edge that I didn't quite get right. And ink the edges. So we'll put him in that pocket. This one in this pocket. And the birdie in the back pocket. Let's add a little bit more glue to that. And we're just going to add these gears on as a little bit of decoration here. Go. All right, we got another pocket that needs some more stuff to go in it. So I got, this is a stack and whack. And this was a alcohol ink background that I did. And it does not. Right. Let's take this guy out and see. I think I may need to trim down the width of this guy a little bit. All right. This one, I think I'm just going to round all 4 corners on. This one, I'm going to use one of my tag top templates, which I have a video on how I made them, to do for the top. Let's see, what do we want to do on these guys? Let's see. What do we got in this stack? Anything? Not sure I want that there. Uh-oh, we're hitting the indecisive stage of the events here. I think I like those there. I will be right back. I need something else. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled out some stuff to speed this process along a little bit. And I have a feeling we're going to stop with these guys today and come back and do some more because, yeah, I still need a whole bunch of stuff to go in this journal. I thought it was further along than it is, but yeah, I have many tags that need decorating to go into it. All right, I'm just going to get a torn edge on this bit of book page. And toss that. And actually, I think I'm going to ink this with blue. Now this needs inking. It is way too white. Part of me thinks I should pull out a stamp too, and I think I actually may do that. And I gotta go stop my dog from tunneling out of my yard. I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled out a Crafty by Toni stamp. I think it's from her library card stamp set, which some of these may be from too. And I'm gonna put it on my finger because I don't need it to be a great impression. And I'm just gonna stamp off because I don't want it that dark either. And do that. So there's just a little bit more interest on that. And we will now assemble this. Actually, let's ink this one and this one with the antique linen as well. Did I do him? I don't know that I did him. All right, let's pull him over and do him. Wait. He's gonna go on there. Let's go ahead and just glue him to that piece. It's gonna go there. I was gonna put it underneath there, and now I'm thinking I need something for down there. But because I didn't get the stamping to go all the way down, I kind of feel like it needs that guy there. That's gonna go on like so. Let's go ahead and put that on. You definitely need something to be sitting on. All right, let's go with all right. Yes, I like that, and then we'll put that there because it just needs something else there. Yep, that works. All right, let's just ink these edges. Uh-oh. Whew. Good thing it caught on my shirt and didn't fall on the floor because that would have been a pain in the neck to hunt down. All right, I think we're gonna call that enough for this video. Definitely gonna have at least one more video working on this journal, possibly two, because there's quite a bit that still needs to be done. And my pen's gone missing. This is not good. Uh-oh. All right, well, let's take a look at what we got done. So we did this journaling card, and I'm gonna need to back that with something that's a little easier to write on. I will do that off camera. We did this tag. We did not do this tag. This came out of a pocket somewhere. I don't know where that came from. We did this guy and this guy and that guy. And we finished decorating that and then did the decorations on all of these pages. So we did that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, this one, and this fellow. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the things that let YouTube know you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below. Thanks for joining me, and happy crafting.